Good evening, welcome back to Let's Play the Blackwell Epiphany. When we left off last time, pieces are coming together now. So we found Peter Fielding's ghost. He is not, in fact, ripped all apart, torn to shreds. He's still around. But Madeline thinks the key is that he doesn't realize he's dead. So she says at this point, if we tell him he's dead and he comes to his realization and he's ready to pass on, that's when whatever's destroying the souls is going to strike. So she gave us this little glowing tiara, which is like a piece, it's a totem that's got an essence of herself in it, but it'll be a safe transport to get him into the safety circle here with Michael. So we need to go back and we do need to get Peter, but we also have a lead on Heather, and I really want to go follow up on that. So let's see where she is. Ah, it's Heather. Oh, and there she is, right there, just hanging outside. That was easy. I thought we'd be going in somewhere. What do we got here?
Can't see much, just a hallway, nothing important.
Okay.
If it's all the same, I'll use the door.
Where is the door? We've got a garden gate, and then there she is.
A locked gate. A problem for some.
Not a problem for Joey, but let's see what Rosa thinks
Some
about
nasty
this.
spikes up there. I'm not climbing over it for sure.
Probably for the best. Even in good weather, it wouldn't be a great idea, but now where they're going to be all kinds of slippery and everything else.
It just looks like a hallway leading down to a set of stairs.
Okay. We can't just shout over to our ghost here? Alright, Joey, in you go.
Hey, how'd you get in?
I just went through the gate.
Ah, hello, miss.
Answer my question. How'd you get in?
Oh, the gate was open. Is that all right?
Sure, I guess. Just be sure to close it when you leave.
Alright.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Sad plants.
Those plants are barely clinging to life. Dark and dusty. Can't tell what's in there. Frozen solid. Nobody's gonna have a picnic on that anytime soon. Must lead inside.
Let's have a look. You just hang out here, Ghosty.
Just a dark hallway. I can't see a thing in there.
Alright.
Nice looking girl. I suppose that's an asset in her line of work.
Oh.
Excuse me, miss?
Oh, hi. What's up?
So, you Heather?
Is your name Heather Goffstein?
Oh, I see. You came from Ray.
Ray?
Ray?
Of course. You did come from Ray, right?
Oh.
I don't know any Ray. I came to see you.
Oh, well, that's sweet, I guess. But it doesn't matter. If you want a date, you'll need Ray's permission.
A date?
Isn't that why you're here?
No.
No, not at all. I just want to talk.
Really?
Really?
Well, I suppose that's all right, but we should stay out here.
Okay.
If we don't go in the bedroom, then it's not a date.
Alright then. So, well, I don't think she lives here. I think she just works here.
You live here?
I do.
Oh, she
Why?
does?
No reason. Just making conversation.
Heather, that seems really dangerous, considering the work you do to work right out of your house. Then people know where you live.
You sure you should be out here?
Why shouldn't I be? It's perfect. It's so nice to finally have a night clear enough to enjoy this place.
Ah, she's in Ghostland.
Clear night. Right.
Yep. So,
You don't seem terribly surprised that I'm here in your garden.
It is a bit strange you appeared out of nowhere, but hey, I'm used to men appearing on my doorstep. And for some reason, you seem safe.
Safe.
Yeah, just a vibe.
Huh. Thanks, I guess.
good with women, good with children. Everybody likes Joey. Let's see. So, this Ray you mentioned.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't.
Why not?
Ray's really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
Who gives you the clients? Alright, we're going to work back up the list, because I think Grace Group is probably going to get a reaction out of her. Tell me about Jim Peoples. Do you know anything?
know a guy named Jim
Probably not.
Peoples?
I can't talk about who I might know. I don't want to get anyone into trouble, especially me.
That's kind of interesting, though, because she could have just said no if she didn't know him. Is there a connection here?
So, tell me a bit about yourself, Heather.
Can we not, please? Let's just enjoy the evening, okay? It's nice out here.
Sure.
Fair
No
enough.
problem.
Okay,
You ever go to the Carth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
I don't think so. Sorry.
And she's probably not going to know about Tanya.
Do you know a Tanya Corsi?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Alright. So, Peter should get some kind of response.
Do you know a guy named Peter Fielding? Runs a gym in Murray Hill.
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry.
You can't tell me
I
about
could get
Peter?
into trouble.
Alright.
Do
Benjiro.
you know a guy named Benjiro?
I can't really say one way or the other. Sorry.
Heather.
I could get into trouble.
I know you know about Benjiro.
Can you tell me about the Grace Group, Heather?
Grace Group?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were a member, right?
Sorry, I don't know what that is.
Come on, think. You met in the basement of Grace Church.
What, like AA? I'm not an alcoholic, thank you.
She doesn't even remember anything about it, or is she lying to me?
Tell me about Father Michael Cooper.
Father Michael? Is he a priest or something?
Yeah, or something. He was part of the Grace Group.
I don't know him. Sorry.
Are you sure? He seems to know you.
You don't meet many priests in my line of work.
No, you knew him
Or
before
at
then.
least, if you do, they don't usually tell you.
Also, you confessed to him. I can't tell if she's lying to me or if she's just really confused and honestly doesn't remember. Because we know there's something strange about the Grace Group and its effect on memory. Most people, they couldn't tell me anything really about Benjiro other than his name. Okay, well, we have to track down this Ray guy.
Well, Heather, I have to get going.
Sure. I'd leave the gate open, but for some reason, I don't think that will be a problem for you.
No, I got it under control. Maybe we can ask Peter about Ray. Or Michael. Michael's probably the better choice. Let's talk to Michael first. And I know it's not a big deal.
You're kidding me.
Which character?
I am not. You will find out for yourself one day.
What?
Hey, good to see you guys again. Madeline here was just telling me the funniest story.
My host, please.
Right, sorry.
No, what was the story? I want to know. But anyhow, I don't know, I prefer to be Rosa. I like Joey, but I feel, I don't know. I think of myself more as Rosa, like I'm playing as Rosa and Joey's just my partner. Rather than me being Joey. I mean, really, we're both of them, but...
Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
I can ask her about Auntie Lauren?
You once told me that you knew my Auntie Lauren.
After a fashion. While in the void, I could reach out to the mortal world in dreams. The minds of other bestowers were the most receptive.
Huh? If that's true, how come she never mentioned it?
Sadly, the memories of our meetings faded as she woke.
So...
I've always wondered, just who are you?
Pardon?
Where'd you come from? Who you were before all this?
Tell me one thing. Have you ever asked your spirit guide the same question?
Yeah, he said he didn't
Yeah.
know.
Has he ever given you a satisfactory answer?
No.
Precisely.
What did you talk about? You and Auntie, I mean.
You have to understand, she was dreaming while we conversed. Her mind wasn't entirely lucid.
So you can't tell me anything.
Nothing that would make any cognitive sense.
Alright.
Do you know what happened to them? To Auntie? To my grandmother? They both went insane. They spent years sedated in a hospital. Do you know why?
I do not. I felt their minds when they went, but that is all I know.
I see. Do you think the same thing will happen to me? What happened to my aunt and grandmother, I mean?
I am sorry, I do not know. But I do believe your chances of safety are high.
You really think so?
Yeah, why?
I told you. While I was in the void, I could sense their minds. I could sense yours as well. You are stronger than they were.
So, how does the course usually run with your hosts? You've been around the block for a while. Are they normally okay, or...?
I'm stronger?
Not physically, or even mentally, but emotionally, yes. Your grandmother fled the duty. Your aunt performed it with only the greatest reluctance. But you have embraced it, thrived in it.
Well, it's what I do. Joey told me about how you helped him out of the void.
We helped each other.
Well, even still, if you weren't there, well, I don't know what would have happened.
The hole in the universe caused by the severed link would have consumed you.
Oh,
Your
well.
mind would have collapsed under the pressure, leaving you a raving madwoman.
Right. Well, thanks.
My pleasure.
All right. I don't think she's really gonna know it. On the off chance, you know anything about
Michael
Benjiro?
said that a man named Benjiro ran the Grace Group meetings.
My host has said as much to me, yes. Sadly, he does not remember much about him.
Yeah, I don't think she's actually gonna know any of this stuff. That was pretty interesting talking to her,
I guess
though.
we should get going.
Of course. Keep us informed of your progress.
Okay, actually, I need to talk
Father
to this
Michael?
fella.
Yeah.
So, I need to know...
Do you know anyone named Jim Peebles?
Not Jim
No.
Peebles. Sorry, Ray.
Did Heather ever talk about Ray? Her, boss?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Bummer. I was hoping...
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah, years ago.
We went through
We
all
went to
this
the Grace
before.
Group meetings together. He was... God, you should have seen him. A total mess. He looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about. The Grace Group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
Did I ask him all this?
Are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently. But I feel for him. Do you know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child.
Yeah,
The prospect is so unthinkable.
I guess we should...
Godspeed.
I do remember that part for sure. Okay, let's move on. We don't have a last name for this Ray character, so... Well, let's try Peter. We got our totem now. Maybe we can get him to the gym. Although, really, maybe we should... I mean, if she's a prostitute, we could check with the police station. Alright, Joey. I'm kind of scared to go and save this guy because I'm afraid that it's going to be another disaster and I don't want to see another soul ripped apart.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
So,
I'm told that you give personal training sessions.
Yeah, you interested?
sure.
I sure am.
Well, I don't have the time right now, but I can probably pencil you in. Just gotta check the schedule outside.
Let's do it.
How about next Tuesday, say 11 a.m.?
Sure, I think I can swing that.
Great. Here's my number in case you need to reschedule. You got a phone?
Ah, no, I'll just remember it.
Okay. 646-555-0425.
Thanks.
Great. See you then. And by the way, when you come to our session, don't wear a...
Alright, I want to see what that phone number does, but let's also...
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Reschedule. So we're gonna need to do something. Okay.
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
Okay. Do you know anything about Ray?
Do you know anyone named Ray?
Sorry, I don't.
Okay. Let's try, the police station, and then maybe combining some notes.
Got it. I'll be here.
Alright, you fix that light, buddy. I don't think I can just hit him with the totem. I'm sure we've got to, go through whatever it takes to... Alright. Peter?
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
So, can I switch over when I... No, I can't. Okay. Alright, to the police station. In we go.
Officer Palmer?
Hey again, buddy.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Alright, so...
Could you look up another phone number for me?
I suppose I can, within reason.
I'm trying to track down someone who Leah knew. The number is 646-555-0425.
Alright, give me a second. That phone is registered to a unit in Murray Hill. Here's the address.
Ooh. Excellent.
Do you have any record of a Heather Goffstein?
We asked him this before,
Let me check.
but...
Nope, nothing on Heather Goffstein. Sorry.
Do you know anything about
He's gonna say
someone
Ray
named
who?
I don't know who he is, but I think he's involved with prostitution.
Prostitution? Is this related to Leah's case?
Not to
I
Leah
don't
herself,
know. It
but...
could be.
This just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look. Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the Vice Department database.
But there's a bunch of them.
There was a raid on a bar called Vantini a few years ago, and someone named Ray was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray, no last name.
No. Whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway, here's the address of the bar if you need
Well,
it.
yes.
Thanks.
Sure.
Alright, I didn't have much hopes for that, but that's paying off. Okay, we got places to go. Thank you, Officer
Well, I'd
Palmer.
better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
I like to imagine that maybe he's becoming slightly less hostile as we go. I do kind of feel for him. I mean, he's just doing his job. One of his co-workers is dead. He's being told it's a suicide, and he totally doesn't believe it. And then you have this bizarre woman that you're instructed to help out, who seems to you like a suspect, and who's asking you all kinds of just utterly out there questions that seem totally unconnected. It's got to be a bit of a tough thing to work with. All right. We'll start with Peter Fielding's apartment.
Oh, coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize there'd be anyone here. Oh, and she is not a very good housekeeper.
Could I ask you a few questions?
No. Who are you?
Sorry.
I'm a friend of Peter's.
So?
So I was hoping we could talk about him.
Funny. I was hoping to be left alone tonight. Guess who wins?
Why is nobody ever happy to see me?
Dunno. It can't be your copious amount of social grace.
Thanks, Joey. Really though, I didn't know if she was someone who actually knew Peter or not. But she didn't say Peter. I don't know Peter, so she's not just a tenant moved in after him. She did know him, in which case I feel bad about commenting on her housekeeping, which isn't really my business anyhow, but she could very well be grieving. Let's send Joey in.
It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is. I can't smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are fake.
Got an exercise bike here. Fields Gym. No, oh, I need this. Come on, she won't notice. No, a little more.
No good. The rug's too thick.
Oh, bummer.
I don't eat. For once, I'm glad about that. Yuck. Who knows how long that's been lying around.
I didn't need to, get that under first.
I'm not just gonna... She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago. A painting of a country home. Some kind of farm, maybe? Looks quaint, in any case.
Filth.
After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
Alright, what do we got here? New York City probation. Dear Mrs. We can't see, but we got a case number. As your probation officer, I'm bound to report your absence from our meetings to the proper authorities. I understand your desire to get your head together after the events of the Carth House. But I am afraid I must follow a formal process. Your next appointment is 1/10/2014. If you attend this and every subsequent meeting promptly and in a proper spirit, I can have your absence from the previous appointments excused. Carol Nowak. Interesting. Alright, that's possibly very useful. Let's try to bluff our way through.
Ugh, coming. You again?
Mm-hmm.
What is it this time?
So,
This is Peter Fielding's apartment. Why are you living here?
Because I do? Now, please leave.
slam the door all you like. I'm gonna keep trying.
Ugh, coming.
It's gonna be me every time. Just stay right there,
You
lady.
again?
Uh-huh.
What is it this time?
I'm persistent. So,
I'm working with the police,
And
and I need to ask you a few things.
I've already told the cops everything. I wasn't there. Just leave me alone.
never.
Ugh, coming. You again? What is it this time?
I'm gonna click on every option.
I'm looking into Peter Fielding's death. Did you know him?
Look, I'm done talking about Peter.
You knew him.
I've got my own problems. Just leave me alone.
How did you know him? And why are you in his house?
Ugh, coming.
Did she live with him before he died?
You again?
Or has she
What is it
come
this
in
time?
afterwards?
We really need to talk. It's very important.
Well, I really need to get to watching this movie. We all have stuff to do.
Alright. Time to figure something else. Okay, what shall we do? Oh, I got a new email. First, Carol Nowak. Bummer. Alright, what do we got? Dear Ms. Blackwell, I just wanted to reach out again. I'm aware that this is a difficult subject, but if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you, we must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. No thank you, Dr. Quentin. Also, I'm banned from Bellevue, so that's out anyhow. And if I want someone to help me out, it's not going to be you. I would find a different doctor, because you looked at me like I was some kind of fascinating case study. Oh, that's what we need to do.
Hey, this is Peter.
No?
You know what to do.
Bummer. Okay, probably the whole point of that was just to get his address. Oh. Back to the police station, give him the case number. Alright, there it is.
Officer Palmer,
Yeah, what can I do?
So this time I got a case number.
if I gave you a parole case number, could you look up who it belongs to?
I can't now. Sorry.
Really?
It was worth a try. Thanks anyway.
Really? Well, crap.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
I didn't expect that. Bummer. Alright, well obviously we're gonna have to do something else there, but we still got time, so let's go to Vantini. I should complete my thought. We still have time before I'm
I
stumped.
can't see much, but it seems much warmer in there than it is out here.
So, ooh, a side door, huh?
The gate is locked. Huh, locked.
Okay.
I can't see much.
And, Joey, what do you think about this place?
Can't see much, but it looks inviting. Can't see much. locked gate. A problem for some.
But not for Joey.
I think I'll try the main door first.
Alright, fair enough. But we will come back to that side door.
Will you look at this, Denise? Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well, brave or stupid anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Nice looking place.
Whoever this was, he signed it, "Thanks for the tie, with love, AG." I'm not going to steal...
And I just wanted to look closer at it. AG.
They've got a pretty varied selection, although I wouldn't really know. My criteria for picking out wine is, has pretty label, and under $20.
Yeah, I'm with you, Rosa.
It's a painting of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B. Looks like some kind of promotional poster for a burlesque act. She must really like this place to be here in this weather. She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this.
You think so?
Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
Oh.
How about a coffee or
Oh,
something?
you have coffee?
No thanks, I already have one.
Rosa, your coffee
I
is so
see.
old and gross. Get a new one.
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old. Quiet. I like it that way.
Really?
Yeah. I work on my thesis most
Oh,
nights.
that's nice.
Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Huh.
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
Sorry, I don't.
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, he is not.
Well, thanks. I better get going.
Alright, let's talk to this lady. I don't know if she's gonna know about Ray, but...
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray.
Wait, she's not
Do you
Ray,
know
is
where I
she?
can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
Is she Ray?
I need to talk to him. I can't go into specifics, but it involves a woman who worked for him.
Worked for him, hmm? In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left my employ a long
This
time
is
ago.
totally Ray.
Your employee?
Yes. You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you. The former Rachel Mendez at your service.
Uh-huh.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as anything else.
Alright.
So Heather worked for you. Can you tell me about her?
It's been, gosh, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young, very pretty. Slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this a police matter?
Not directly. I'm working with them, but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
Alright. So...
You said Heather left your employ. Could you explain?
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish. Like I did.
Uh-huh, so...
How does this business work exactly?
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive. Some of them skim, hell, all of them skim, but I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
Well, it works, I guess. Other than being illegal, but, you know.
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
So, about Heather's records, then.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of Heather's clients somewhere?
She's not gonna give them to me?
No. I'm sorry, but no.
Alright.
Don't you want to know what happened to Heather? That client list could
She
help.
probably doesn't care
You
that
have
much.
no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died.
Fair point.
I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
I actually totally understand where she's coming from. I can sympathize. Just because Heather's dead doesn't mean that the clients are, or that they stopped being clients. They're probably still currently clients, and she doesn't want to just tell some random girl off the street who these clients are. She protects their privacy. So, we really do need it, though.
I really need that client list.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I give a premium product, and our clients expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service.
Totally understand.
That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Alright. I'm not
Well,
going
I
to
guess
threaten her
that's
with the
everything.
police.
Sorry I can't help you. For what it's worth, I liked Heather. I'm sad she's dead. I suppose a drink to her memory is in order. Care to join me?
Thanks, but no.
More for me then. Denise, one gimlet please. You know how I like
Ooh,
it.
good choice. So, I totally understand where she's coming from, and that's why I'm not going to threaten the police. Also because I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think she's still going to say no, and right now we're on fairly decent terms. If I threaten the police, we won't be. So, we'll just leave it go. No need to anger her. Let's see if Joey can, is her office upstairs, or is going to be that... I can't think it's going to be that gross-looking side door. It's got to be upstairs.
You think they used enough pink up here? Doesn't look like anyone sat there for a long time. No idea who that guy is. No idea who... She looks kind of old-fashioned, even by my standards. Is this a gin joint or a living room? All I'll see is a whole load of nothing.
Okay, this room is not what I thought it would be. So,
Hey, Red, get over
she
here.
can come up? Huh?
Okay, I'm here. A painting of a woman in Victorian dress. Some vintage posters of a German crooner. Looks to be 50 years old.
Both of them are him?
Some vintage
Yep.
Looks like the kind of place where old men would read newspapers. If people still read newspapers anyway. Looks comfortable. Shame I'm not here for fun. No. I've been walking nonstop for 2 straight nights in the snow. I don't want to see how I look.
Move it to the side. Maybe there's
The
a
mirror is
secret
fine
room.
where it is.
Or it's a two-way mirror or something. Okay, there doesn't really appear to be anything in this room. I thought there would. Okay, maybe her office really is in the gross side door.
You bellow.
What's over here?
A trash dumpster covered in ice. It's a rag sticking out of a dumpster.
Yeah, but...
I don't think she can get out here.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's gotta be something you can do with this rag, it seems like.
I'm not just gonna...
Oh, come on, Joey. Ladder, huh?
A fire escape ladder.
How are we gonna get that where Rosa can reach it?
That door's gotta lead back to the street.
Yep. Okay.
Get out of there, darling. It's closing time.
Okay, I'm here.
Can Rosa get through this? It was locked, though, so no.
Huh, it's locked.
Alright, how are we gonna get in here? Joey can get through.
I think I'll try the...
Oh, just go back there, Joey. I don't think Rosa can go through the emergency exit. We'll try it, but I doubt it. It would set off the alarm and everything else.
Hey!
Yeah.
You can't go out that way. Sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so there's gotta be something Joey can do back here. That'll open up that side door. What have we got? Well, he won't blow on the rag though, so no, it's gotta be something else. Is there a key somewhere inside? Anything else we can say to either of these ladies?
Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So that woman is Ray?
Yeah. Sorry I didn't tell you before. She likes to keep a low profile.
Really? She told me her name quickly enough.
Well, I've made her a lot of gimlets tonight.
Well,
Do you know about Ray's, business?
Look, I just work the bar. I don't ask questions. And I shouldn't answer them either. Sorry.
alright.
Do you know Heather Goffstein? She was one of Ray's, employees.
I don't know her. Sorry.
Alright.
Well, thanks. I better get going.
Anything else with Ray?
Hi, Ray?
Rosangela, was it? How goes it?
Well, I guess I should go.
Best of luck.
Alright. We've got some things to figure out here. Let me go ahead. I'm actually going to wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back, and next time we've got to figure out this Ray situation, and we've also got to try to track down Peter Fielding. I wonder, I could maybe go back to Heather's and try and bluff my way now that we've spoken to Ray and get her to open up a bit. I think we'll try that.